Jai Shri Ram. I want to start first with our Guru mantras, 12 times. Om Gurave Namah. 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 Today we are going to talk about Sri Rāma Dharma, and first of all I want to Tanjara and Sarvandra because of the mercy, faith and blessings I'm here today. He was a Dharma avatar who established Dharma in the whole world. I want to say a small prayer to his feet. O Lord Rāma, divine avatar of Lord Vishnu, who was a humble king and the one who gave respect to elders and his teachers and the sages, I bow before you and offer my humble obeisance to you. Please accept my prayers. I bow again and again to Sri Rāma, who removes obstacles and pleases all. He who alleviates the pain of the distressed, and he who destroys the fear in the minds of the fearful. He who is like a weapon of death to his enemies, that Ramachandra I worship. Ever ready for providing protection, wearing armor, wielding the sword, bow and arrows, those two vibrant youth always walk with me. O Rāma, O Lakshmana, protect me. The word Dharma comes from the word Dharma. It is the foundation of everything, it bears everything. Dharma stands for duty. It teaches what is right and wrong, it stands for righteousness. And Dharma is very important in our society, especially in this age of Kali. Dharma contributes to preservation, progress and the welfare of the society. And it's very important. Dharma creates life, sustains us and saves us from evil consequences. In today's presentation, we are going to see Sri Rama's chart from the Dharma point of view and analyze the Dharma that he taught and established in the world based on the Mula on his chart. Also, we will speak about his devotion to his gurus, Guru Achadana, his devotion to parents, his Dharma and devotion to his wife, and then he established Ekapatni Dharma and Kshatriya Dharma. When we talk about Dharma, we speak about 9th house, which is a natural 9th house of the zodiac, Dharma Rashi. And when we talk about 9th house, it also represents Shiva. And we have another house which also stands for meditation, righteousness, and also purity, which is 12th house and represents Vishnu. One has to have both strength and purity to attain any self-realization in this world. So we pray to both. Lord Shiva prays to Lord Vishnu and Vishnu prays to Lord Shiva. So we need both to attain Gati, to achieve self-realization. Also the word Dharma means duty, and Srimad Bhagavatam, it says that Dharma is described as a bull with 4 pillars, like 4 legs, which is austerity, cleanliness, truthfulness and kindness. Here is the chart of Sri Rama. When we talk about Dharma, as I said, we look at 9th house, and to see the character of the person, we look at 1st house. Here he has 4th Lord Venus, which is exalted in 9th house, or in the house of Dharma. He has very high ideals, and later on which will manifest in his devotion and dedication to only one wife, Ekapatni Dharma, which we'll discuss later. And his 9th Lord is in Lagna with Jupiter in the Bala. It's like his guru sits on his head. He does everything what his guru and Rishi and father says. Also, this Venus being 4th Lord in 9th house, it's like a partial Lakshmi Yoga. It gives him like a popularity. He's very religious, respects guru and father. This Jupiter also is in the Bala Lagna, which is Nakshatra moon, which says that he is Vishnavata. It's in a beautiful Gayatri Yoga and shows his character, very big heart, very high principles, And like we will see it, we can see it from the actions that he did and the follow highest principles of Dharma. We are going to discuss the events of Sri Rama's chant based on Muladasha. This Muladasha was beautifully described on the website of Pandit Sanjay Ram Guruji. Just yesterday he kindly explained us how to calculate it, and just a few more words to this. This dasha it explains very nicely the past life karmas and also shows our karma in this life. It is especially good for timing the curses, hardships, and other evils which can happen in life. And this dasha starts either from Lagna or any other kendra whichever is stronger, and then it's followed by the Panabara and then the Apokrimas. And like yesterday Guruji explained, for example, if you take Shani, we take the number of Vimshotri years of Shani, then calculate from the position of the Graha to its Mula Trikona. Because Mula Trikona, as you explained yesterday, is like office, like relates to 10th house of karma, what we do. So from that one, we minus this number of years. And if the Graha is Uchi, we plus 1, or if it's Nisha, minus 1. So in case of Shani, it's like 19 years, minus 5, and again, we minus 1 because Uchi is plus 1 and comes to 14 years of his banishment. This is how he derived the banishment years of Sri Ramachandra, because it wasn't clear, like a Shani Dasha is usually satisfied in 19 years, and how happened that Sri Rama was banished for 14 years only. And Guruji very nicely explained it on his website. We are going to talk about Dharma to his parents. The first dasha of Sri Rama's life starts with Jupiter, up to his 10 years old, the age. And this Jupiter is in Lagna, in beautiful Digbala. It's a blessing of the Guru, and definitely had a very nice royal life. And then next one is Moon Dasha. It was a time of learning and marriage up to his 20 years of age. Sri Rama is the most merciful avatar who went through a lot of traumas in life, and nonetheless he followed Dharma and his given word without any failure. And this was what Sri Rama spoke about Dharma to his father and mother, and elders in Ramayana. The good which a father and mother do by giving whatever they can to their son constantly, by putting him to sleep, rubbing his body with oil, by speaking kindly to him every moment, and even by nourishing him, can never be wholly requited. Dharma is the most important thing in the world. Truth is established because an obeying father's command is the highest dharma of all. As is confirming the wishes of the command of the highest dharma of all, and mother and the Brahman. The command laid upon by the king Dasharatha, my father who begot me, cannot therefore be disregarded. And Purva he says to Sita Devi, how can we worship our deities who are not manifest before us, if we neglect the worship of our parents who stand right in front of us, right in front of their eyes? Mother and motherland are the greater than the heaven. Beauty may leave the moon, Himalayas may become big of snow, the ocean may transgress its shores, but I will never violate the promise given by my father. This was the Dharma of Sri Rama to his parents that he followed without fail throughout his life. Although we speak that Dharma of power is related to the ninth house, also this ninth house is linked to Sparsha, which is touch, which is a life principle. And similarly, Yama is called Dharma Raja and associated with self-direction, shown by the sign Makara. It is Lord Shiny. It is direction indication of Mangala. This Dharma is the breath of Karaka that brings this soul down to Puloka. And we see that the strength of Shani in the chart shows also that we have a strong Dharma to our parents because of this principle of Sparsha and Vayu principle. And in Sri Rama's chart, Shani is Ucha, though it's in 4th house, which will later on show that some betrayals and mischief coming from his 4th house mother. But related to his Dharma, it's also giving a full aspect on Surya, which has good and bad things at the same time. But strong Shani Ucha, it does show also that he has strong principles and he will be praying of his parents upon his words. The next Dharma that we are going to talk about of Sri Rāma is Guru Achadana, the devotion to his Guru. Guru Achadana, we see, the placement of Jupiter is actually the big blessing in the chart, but Guru Achadana we see in the third house from Jupiter, which shows, it's actually real Trishul, which shows what we are going to do in this world. Especially if this Guru Achadana is related to Atmakaraka, it will show that the person is going to be like a head of God in this world and do some important things. So this dasha came from Mangala dasha, Mangala dasha, and it was a period of Diksha by Vishwamitra until 23 years of age of Sri Rāma. So for Mangala, we also see, for Mangala Achadana, we see 11 house from Mangala, and we see that it's, if it is exalted, the 11 house from Mangala in his chart is Vrishika Rasha, and the Lord of it is exalted. It shows that the person is capable of protecting and he is very secure, which we see with Sri Rāma, he always was protecting people around him, whoever was linked to him. And if you look at his Arutha Lagna, which is in Aries, with Ucha Surya, showing that he is a Dharma avatar, this Rashi has Sukha Argala of Jupiter and Moon, showing that Maharishi and brothers will always give him great joy and support and protect his Rajya. Even though here we see that Mangala and Dvara Argala here kind of obstructs this, but in the end, because Jupiter and Moon are stronger, that he will win the battle because of the blessing of Guru and Chandra in his Lagna. So coming back to Guru Achadana, we see that Sri Rāma has a Kanya Rashi, which is third house from Jupiter, and we have Mercury and Rahu, the lords. And this Mercury is in 11th house, which shows lineage, Guru, following the Guru, which he did actually without the veil. And this Mercury also gets Rasha Drishti of Jupiter and Moon, and creates Ishana Yoga, which is a yoga showing a dedication to a Guru and following him. And also Sharada Yoga by Rasha Drishti, Mercury of Moon. He was very learned, and he actually, he distributed and established the Dharma. It just like 11 house showing following the Guru and his words. Do you have another Lord Rahu here? Yes, I was thinking about it today. This Rahu is Nietzsche. And this also shows like his enemy in 6th house, which is Ravana and demons. So what he was going to do is, Mercury is in 6th house from Rahu, giving obstruction Argala to him. And Rahu is in 8th house from Mercury, which because of these evils, demons and Ravana, he actually was able later on to establish Dharma in the world in the Mercury Darshan, which we will come to later. So this Rahu is this kind of transformation and transforming of the events that eventually bring him to establish Dharma in the world. So this was his Guru Achadana. So the exalted ninth Lord Lagna also makes an is very much liked by Krada Gurus. And also we have his in his 9th house Venus and a mantra pada. So he was treating the words of Guru as mantra and dedicated himself to them with bhakti. Here are the words of Vasishtha to Sri Rāma in Ramayana. O Kakushka, O offspring of the Rakhu dynasty, from birth, the 3 spiritual instructions of the man are his teacher, his father, and his mother. The father of the man gives him life. The teaching instructs him in wisdom, and therefore the teaching is said to be the superior. O Rama, the tormentor of the enemies, I am the spiritual preceptor to your father and to you too. In obeying my words, you will not transgress the path of the virtues. And Sri Rama says, elder brothers and teachers are to be considered as one's father. And Rama cannot be disobeyed when it's spoken by a rishi. So Surya will always listen to Jupiter. And he has Ucha Jupiter in Lagna, and Ketu in 12th house is also indicating the rishi and his Argal on his Lagna and guides him as well. I wanted to praise Sri Rama with how he was treating his gurus and fathers. And we are going to talk about this is Guru Acharya. When a child is born, and his mother is his guru, his father is also a guru as the child grows up. And when a child goes to school, his teacher can be his guru. At job, his boss is a guru. A guru is always someone who is guiding a student to excel. Like an example of Lord Dattatreya, he had 24 gurus in life from the nature's creation. In Sri Ramcharitmanas, Guru's role and blessing have been mentioned in many places about Sri Rama. He had Guru Vasishta and Vishwamitra. Sri Rama used to wake up early in the morning, would bow his head before his parents and his guru, and then proceed to look after the work of the city, taking permission from them. And he, Dasharatha, was very happy in his heart of seeing Sri Rama's good character. And both the brothers, Sri Rama and Lakshmana, who are won by selfless love and lovingly pressing the lotus feet of their guru. When the sage gives orders repeatedly, only then the kindness of Thakur dynasty, Sri Rama goes to sleep. Sri Rama, like his father, King Dasharatha, never hesitated to tell the gurus of any important thing happening in his life. When he saw his to-be wife, goddess Sita, for the first time, he came and told everything to his guru. Guru is like a guiding star for all good and bad events that take place in one's life, in the student's life. Sri Rama glorifies Guru to Vibhishana and Ramayana. Praise to Brahman and Guru is like a piercing armor that protects a person. There is no other way for a person to win in this battle of life. I bow to the lotus feet of my great Guru, who is an ocean of mercy, and there is no other means than Sri Hari himself in human form, and whose words are like rays of sun that disperse darkness in the form of ignorance and attachment. One who wants to know the absolute truth scientifically must approach a bona fide spiritual master and offer him everything required to sacrifice. Such a spiritual master must be fixed in truth, having heard the mystic succession. This is from Mundaka Upanishad. Only one who has a guru can know the truth. In Chandogya Upanishad. Only unto those great souls who serve Guru and Krishna with implicit faith is the import of the Vedas fully revealed. In Taittiriya Upanishad, Andavaka 11, there is a beautiful instruction of the Guru who gives it to the students after he has taught the Vedas. Speak the truth. Follow Dharma. May you not deviate from the study of the scriptures. After offering the desired wealth to the teacher, may you not break the family lineage. May you not deviate from the truth. May you not deviate from Dharma. May you not deviate from your own well-being. May you not deviate from your propitious activities. May you not deviate from the study and teaching of the scriptures. May you not deviate from the worship of gods and ancestors. May your mother be a god to you. May your father be a god to you. May your teacher be a god to you. And may your guest be a god to you. The next dasha of Sri Rama was the Shani dasha, which was banishment. He was in exile for 14 years and was up to his 37 years of age. We can see that Shani gives Drishti or Lagna, with tense aspect, and Mangal as well. So it shows the sectors of a Rishi because it comes from Jupiter. And from this positor of Mangal, we can see that it was actually Shani. And so Mangal is fixed by the 7th Rishi and Shani by the 10th. It was the curse of Narada Muni of the Brahman, it's seen from Jupiter, inspected by Mangal Shani. The Shani owns 7th and 8th houses. So being this particular of Mangal, it shows that the curse was related to 7th house and the 8th house. So what happened was that Shri Vishnu incarnated as Sri Rama because of trying to prevent Narada Muni to get married. Because of that, Narada Muni cursed Vishnu that he will take a birth and he also suffered a separation from his wife. But eventually Sri Ramachandra was held by the monkeys, and we can see that here Mangal represents Hanuman in his chart. It is an MKS, meaning that when Graha is an MKS, the person or the current representative will give everything to a person. So his brother, Lakshman, Hanuman, all the monkey army, they were ready to sacrifice everything for Shri Rama. Also, you can see that actually Mangal is also Gulika Lord, and it's in the 7th house, and it's estimate will show that he will have difficulties with all his spouse as well. So we see that Surya is in a Rutha Lagna. It is obstructed by Shani. It's giving kind of obstruction to Rāma. When he was supposed to be coronated, it was obstructed by Shani in the 4th house, which indicates a mother, a stepmother, and Shani is an old deity, which was Mantara, who poisoned the mind of Kaikeyi. So he had to be banished. And Shani also actually is retrograde, meaning that the punishment will be for sure. But because it is retrograde as well, in the end, the evil intentions will be revealed, like what was behind it. There was actually divine plan. Shri Rama beautifully says about dharma of body, mind, and tongue in the Ramayana. He talks very nicely about this to Jabari. Truth is God, and all virtues follow truth. All are rooted in truth. There is nothing higher than truth. Sin is committed by body after it has been conceived by the mind, and the faultless falsehood is spoken with the tongue. Thus, the degrading act is of 3 types, with body, mind, and tongue. In Bhagavad Gita, Shri Krishna says, elevate yourself through the power of your mind, and not degrade yourself, for the mind can be the friend and also the enemy. Lord Rama said, when a man's destruction comes, his own intellect gets corrupted. In Taittiriya Upanishad it says, due to the action of dharma, as darkness vanishes from the intellect more and more, the intellect becomes tranquil more and more, and happiness becomes excellent. Just as the wind carries away the aroma of flowers and other substances, so the embodied living entity, the master of the senses, carries the 6 senses from whichever body he abandons to whichever body he achieves. Just as an affectionate father never gives any cause for fear and pain in his dealing with his children, so Lord Rishikesha is very quickly pleased with those pure-minded souls who are compassionate to all creatures and who avoid being a source of pain to other beings. It's in Bhakti-rasamrita Sindhu. Speaking about Vacha Karma, we see that Shri Ram has Surya being the 2nd lord, and it's in Ucha and Digbala. So the energy of his speech was it was very light and strong and full of dharma. And the way how other you perceive his speeches, we have Mercury being the 3rd lord in the 11th house of the lineage and the gurus. So he would speak very nicely, he was very caring, very polite, at the same time following dharma strictly. And speaking about Vaishya Karma, it's important to say that we as Jyotishis, it's very important that we must follow and must be careful, must follow dharma and be careful when we use speech. Because a wise man should foresee tragedy or misfortune and take action to prevent or overcome such tragedy or misfortune well before it happens. And it's important to use our speech in line with dharma, so that we support, motivate people and guide them to the right path instead of misusing our speech, misusing the knowledge that we have access to charms of people. So it's very important dharma for us to follow correct Vacha Karma and speech, to control our speech, so that it doesn't hurt people, because people come just always trusting them, that they will find some kind of peace, some solution. And there are many cases when people come with very wrong requests. And it's important to see, like when we do prajna, we can see what's the intention of the person. So by controlling our mind and speech, we need to follow this harmony, which is crucially important, otherwise it causes very negative karma in the next life for Jyotishis. And talking about Sharira Karma, the human body is a real gift of God. This human birth is very rare, and we need to use this body to come closer to God, to do good karmas, and to follow Dharma. The word Rāma has been defined as Ramayati Rama. That what makes you feel very happy. At the physical level, it's about great good looks. Shirama is the one whose looks can captivate. At the manas level, the name of Rama is about the name and form. The more you dwell on them, the more you remain meditating on them. It is the name that makes the manas, which is usually difficult, to become steady and calm. At Atma level, the name of Rama cleans the sins and purges and helps the soul to attain moksha. And Sri Rama said, no matter how wise a person like Ravana, even he is ten-headed one, an intelligent one, if he is devoid of dharma, the destruction is certain. Speaking of Yuga Dharma, in Srimad Bhagavatam it says, that which is achieved in Satya Yuga by meditating on Vishnu, in Treta Yuga by performing sacrifices, in Dvapara Yuga by deity worship, and it is attained in Kali Yuga simply by chanting the name and glorifying Lord Hari. For spiritual progress in this age of Kali, there is no alternative rather than chanting the name of Lord Hari. And from Jyotisha perspective, when we talk about dharma, there are three guna dharmas. This is based on the nakshatras. We spoke about like how Sri Ram said about manasa karma, and that everything starts in the manas. So, like in Bhagavad Gita, Arjuna said how to control it, so he's trying to stop the wind. And Shri Krishna told him, just give your mind to me, just dedicate your mind to me, let me control it. Another way from Jyotisha perspective is to see our Janma Nakshatra, and is it referring to Deva, Manusha, or Rakshasa? Because we have Deva type, which is Sattva, and it stands for Dharma, self-control. For Manusha, which indicates Rajas, and Dharma is elevation, is Dharma Manusha Dharma. And for Rakshasa is Tamas, Daya is the mercy, is Dharma of Rakshasa Dharma. So by doing these actions, it will help us to follow Dharma and direct our mind in the right path. Human mind should be brought to obey Dharma, and each creature is under influence of 27 nakshatras. The Brahma Upadesha is derived from Dattatreya Vijaya, which stands for that we derive from it Dhamma, Daya and donation. And all humans must meditate on it and practice the guna dharma to prevent minds from corruption by the indriyas. So our guna dharma is based on our Janma Nakshatra. Lord Rama, he was coronated in Surya Dasha when he was 38 years of age. And as you already told, it is exalted in Bhagavatam in 10th that he was Surya Avatar. Surya also has his Vargotam, his Akrichitrasha being in Lagna, and it gives him the throne. In Bhagavad Gita, Shri Krishna said, saintly kings as Janaka attain supreme perfection by performing their prescribed duties. Therefore, from the perspective of setting an ideal for people in general, it is appropriate for you also to perform your prescribed duty. He ended all Rakshasa and demons in Rahodasha of 17 years and protected people in the country. He established Dharma in the world, and as a Kshatriya, he also must pray not just for himself, but pray for the sake of the people around and take care of these people in this country. Dharma is indeed for harmony and the system which gives to the beings that takes it to ultimate satya. In Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says that saintly kings and Janaka, they attain this supreme perfection just by doing the actions as the kings, by doing the dharma. Sri Rama, he taught the dharma lesson also when he won the battle and in Sri Lanka and refused being again in Sri Lanka. He said that Janma Bhumi, mother is the birthplace. So he explained that their land should be ruled only by a person who was born there, who knows culture, who knows religion, because he is the one who can actually take care of people as a true father. So by this way, he also taught this important Dharma lesson. And he refused the throne. He went back to his own Ayodhya. Next lesson of Dharma is marriage Dharma and respect to ladies. Bhagavan Shri Krishna teaches that the first signs of fall of Dharma is the corruption of women. In Gita, and it says, it's also translated by Srila Prabhupada, when the religion is prominent in the family, O Krishna, the women of the family become polluted, and from the degradation of womanhood, O descendant of Vishnu, comes unwanted progeny. And Surya is a significant of Dharma, and hence Maharishi teaches that Surya can never be a malefic mother, which is a root of 12 house symbolizing the Viraha. When Rahu is the greatest enemy of the sun, and it causes the eclipse. So Rahu also symbolizes the destruction of Dharma. And in Sri Rama's chart we see that Rahu is in 6th house, in the enemy house with Nietzsche, with Ravana and demons, and in the spectre 7th house of marriage, which later on will cause the stealing of Sita and breaking of Dharma. But Lord Ramachandra took a vow to accept only one wife and have no connection with any other women. He was a saintly king, and everything in his character was good. And there was no any anger. He taught good behavior for everyone, especially for householders, in terms of varnashram dharma. Thus he taught the general public by his personal example and activities. The valiant and pious Rāma, who is devoted to Dasharatha and free from all senses of importance, treats all women as his mothers, even if Dasharatha just put a single glance on them. In the society of the Atharvavedic period, there was some practice of through monogamy was exercised commonly by the people, yet the prevalence of polygamy may also be traced. And it's clear that polygamy was in practice during that period. But Sri Rama, he established Ekapatnik Dharma, the one man, one wife principle in the world. But what happens if one has a physical relationship outside? Bhagavan Shri Krishna teaches that the first signs of the falling Dharma is the corruption of women. Then it is said especially in Kali Yuga. But either you have to be fully celibate or you should have one partner. Otherwise your Dharma is gone. 9th house is destroyed. Sri Rama has Venus in 9th house and Jupiter is a 9th lord. And Jupiter will say under whatever circumstances, don't break Dharma. Dharma is about getting married. Basically it's not just about marriage, it's about commitment. This is about honoring. And what Sri Rama taught, if you cannot honor one soul, how you can honor the universal soul? Surya, we can compare that Surya has 2 wives. Sri Rama said to Surya that he won't have 2. Marriage is ruled by Venus. And Venus is like Mavlyanova, it is Rajas. A Dharma Guna, like a morning, afternoon one, and evening one, like 4 wives like in Muslim culture. It's like 4 Sankhas. But Sri Rama will say no, you cannot disrespect the soul. Soul is one, and marriage is one. And Sri Rama, he is above Surya as well. The maximum level to which the sun can go is Tattva, and sun is Tattva level developed. Beyond him are Guna avatars, and they decide what gunas are. But Vishnu avatars, they cannot have any other guna. They come from Vargottama grahas. So we can make prediction that Shri Krishna is a moon Vargottama and he's a moon avatar, and Shri Rama has Surya Vargottama, he's Surya avatar. The Nrsimhadeva has Mangal Vargottama, he's a Mangal avatar, and Rāma as a Jupiter is Ucha in Vargottama. Avatars are above the gunas, and avatar is a concept of Narayana. The definition of Narayana is again coming from Surya. We are always meditating at the center of the solar disk, but we worship avatar. We connect to the energies which are beyond the gunas, which can help us as well to follow our dharmas. Sri Rama, he said Venus Dasha for 12 years, which was up to his 50 years of age. And that time Sita was banished, and she gave birth to sons Lava and Kush. At that time, Sri Rama made the golden statue of his wife as if she is next to him and didn't remarry. We see that Venus is exalted in his ninth house, showing very high ideals. And that when it comes to Dharma, no one is spared and shall go through the punishment of purification. And also this Surya, which indicates that Dharma is the second house for Venus, given the argal on it, unobstructed under argal on it. That he was away from his wife and son is also, we can see, kept to his nature, and it's in the 12th house of loss, and towards fifth house. Fifth house means children, and 12th house also his spouse. So during Ketu 3 years, when he was away from his wife and kids, he also established the Ekapatnya Dharma. One man, one wife principle in the world. Sri Rāma, by his example, keeps reminding us to follow Dharma under any circumstances. Looking at Bhagavan, Sri Rama's chart is very auspicious. One can just draw his chart, just take a pen and paper, red sindoor, and draw his chart. It's very auspicious. There is a Rama Tirtha. That Tirtha has such a great power. It is destructive of great sins. It confers great cities. It prevents premature accidental death. It grants constant devotion to Rama. It causes destruction of the worldly desires and existence. The sign of the family of Rakhu installed the great linga on his banks and worshipped it with desire to bless the worlds. By taking holy bath in the extremely auspicious Rama Tirtha and by visiting that linga, man will achieve inner liberation. What to speak about other achievements? Formerly Dharma Putra Yudhishthira, he took back there and visited Shiva. Instantaneously he became liberated from any sins arising from the utterance of falsehood. Sri Rama was an ideal son, ideal brother, ideal husband, an ideal friend, and an ideal king. He can be taken to embody all the highest ideals of the man. He led an ideal life, a householder to teach humanity. His rule came to be called Rama Rajya, which bestows on all happiness and prosperity. Sage Sanat Kumara said to Narada, the name of Sri Rama, one and only Rama, Rama in my life, there is no other means, and no other means except Sri Rama Nama in this age of Kali for Jivas to attain liberation in Bhagavan. The name of Rama eliminates curses. We pray with him to pick up his bow and protect us from curses and adverse situations and follow Dharma. And we as Jyotishas chanting the name of Rama and worshipping him, we need to pray to protect us from bad karmas and keep us on the right path and in service to our gurus. Jai Shri Ram.
Thank you, Nargis.